Hello everyone, the Fox is back. We went over the basics of tower defense last video, so now we're going to go all the way to endgame. But first, like I said, I have a goal of getting every single unit in this game, and I think I'm like 8 units off now or something like that, so if you want to help me out with that, that would be awesome. Obviously I'm not looking for anything free, please. I'm willing to trade for everything, but some of these units are just going to be difficult to find, so if anyone has one or knows someone who has one and is willing to trade it, I have stuff. But anyway, we're going to go all the way to endgame here, and I want to show you at least the method I use to push Toilet HQ here, because it is the easiest. This is the loadout I use for full push on Nightmare. Pumpkin farms, Santas also work. And then the scientists work pretty much any money-making unit. Green laser I use because it's super good, but pretty much any low-cost, relatively high fire rate unit will work. And then I've got the announcer, which I just got, who is super nice. And then these two are my main damage units. So I put the pumpkin up front here to block the explosive stuns, because there are toilets that explode on the first tower that they see. So this pumpkin is blocking for that explosive stun. I put him here because he covers both these tracks and this one. And then when I upgrade him, he covers even more. And then the next 4 pumpkins I put along here, because you can have 5 money-making units now. And what these do is block stuns from where I'm going to put my other towers. So they're really useful there. So now, this tower is one of the ones that I was talking about last time, that the circle is different. So this tower doesn't turn like every other tower in the game. It has a static box where it hits, which is in front of it. So it's one of the few towers that putting on the edge like that is useful. Because I'm not losing out on 50% of his hit rate, you know. Most of what he's hitting is on this track, and will be covering the rest of these tracks too. He goes, I think, all the way out here. So they did recently nerf him, which he needed a nerf. It was way overpowered. He's only a legendary, and he was pulling more damage than I think most, if not all, of the mythics. Also, you can't target units when they're stunned. You can see the Z's here because it's stunned and asleep. Which is why these are here. Because if they weren't here, they'd hit this with the stun. The earlier you upgrade your money units, the better, because it gets, 50 more each upgrade, except for the very first one that you drop, and then the last one, which gets you 250. So the earlier you upgrade those, the better. But yeah, there's one of the explosion toilets, and it hits that and stuns it, which is why that's there. Yep, that's the unit we need that upgrade for, because he is very fast and will absolutely just drive straight through. But yeah, you can see it reaches all the way out here. So this guy is hitting, 4 lanes worth of stuff. Absolutely one of the best places in this map for the DJ. Obviously you don't have to use this loadout as long as you have a really good AoE. So if you have like a Cinema Man or something, you just need, at least one really good AoE unit. I use this because it's cheap and it has a huge range, hits a lot of stuff, and is legitimately one of the better units in the game, even still after the nerf. But anyway, once I upgrade all of those, I put another one of these here, because he'll hit all of these lanes again. For those of you who might be new to gaming or whatever, AoE is area of effect. So the difference is, like, this guy's not AoE. He has a single target, he hits that target, and just keeps hitting whatever target is closest to the end of the track. These guys hit everything in their range all the time. So, like, that's why you're seeing all of the health go down at once, because these guys are hitting everything. And then I start putting down my big damage dudes. Because, like, these do a nice amount of damage to a lot of units, but you do need, some of the bosses later will just have a ton of health. So you need some kind of big damage unit out there. And as you can see, I've had auto skip on the entire time. For this to work, you have to have auto skip on because you need the money that these give to be able to place units like the Green Laser Cameraman and the Frost DJ. So if you don't auto skip, this won't work this way. Since I use the money boost, like I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible too. So usually I can clear this solo in 16 or 17 minutes. I think it used to be like 15 or 16 before they nerfed the Frost DJ. And there we go. Now that's his last upgrade. Huge amount of range, and then more than doubles his damage, so. Alright, so now the next step is to do the same thing with this one, just wait until we can upgrade him. These guys will handle pretty much everything. I think at this point, I don't even actually need to, once I upgrade him to full, I don't actually need to do anything else. You know, this does not carry over. You can't do anything with the money you get on the actual maps. They don't do anything for outside. It's just resets every new map, and fortunately, money making goes up over the round just because you're facing harder enemies, and the harder enemies give you more money. Plus, you're getting more enemies, so it takes, you know, probably half the time to upgrade the second one than it did the first one. And then all the pumpkins being fully upgraded is a huge help. Legitimately, like, money units, it seems like they're not great because they don't do damage, they just sit there. But if you use them for stun blocking and money generation, like you can see this guy's stunned, it actually makes a huge, huge difference. So now these guys are all fully upgraded. So we're going to put an announcer right here. And so what that does is it gets 20% cooldown on all the units within his vicinity. However, there's a current problem with him that he does not work on units that are older than the Christmas update. So by the time this video is out, maybe it'll already be fixed, and what I say will be a lie, but currently, as of me filming this, yeah, it doesn't work on older units. So yeah, Nightmare has 50 waves, Hard has 50 waves, Medium has 30, and Easy has 20. So with the coin boost, let me beat this guy first. He's going to go down very quickly. So yeah, the coin boost gave me 600. I have the game pass, so that gave me a 600, but the base is 600 for a Nightmare win. So yeah, the coin boost is still running. If you log out of the game, you don't lose the coin boost. It just picks up right where it left off. It does work in the AFK farm, but like 1 coin a minute from it is just not worth it. I was gonna say something, but now I forgot what it was. Oh no. I was gonna talk. Oh, right. So the coin boost stuff. Really it depends on which one is the most profitable. For a while for me it was actually medium, because I could clear a medium map in like 10 minutes, and Nightmare took me like an hour. And medium gives, you know, 200, whereas Nightmare gives 600. So it all comes down to math for which one is the best for you. My advice is Hard is probably never going to be the best because it has 50 waves just like Nightmare. So even if you're running Hard instead of Nightmare, you either should probably be running Medium because you can clear it faster, or Nightmare because it's the same amount of waves, it's just a little bit harder units. So it's going to take around the same amount of time. I think, like I said, it takes a minute less, but like, you know, the 1 minute for an extra 200 coins is worth it. A few other plans that I have for this is I do want to make a compilation video of just how ridiculous some of the people in trading are. I realize this game is, you know, designed for 8 to 12 as its target demographic, but man, some of the trades I get are just silly, and I really do want to film that. A few other things, I have 500 plus units. Almost all the time, I am giving away epic because they're just useless to me. I have so many epic units, it's silly. And I will pretty much always be selling legendary units for 100. And since you're on YouTube, I'll give you a little secret. You don't have to pay me 100 for these. Give me like 80, 70. I'll give you legendary. And then obviously I'm always open for trades, especially if I have doubles. So if you want, a mace or a shield, or the speaker spiders are getting more valuable because you can't get them anymore. These are going to be worth more just because you can't get them anymore. Pretty much anything that you can't get anymore is just going to be, you're going to have to give me shiny, shiny stuff for. But yeah, I'm always happy to help new people. If you want to play with, I'm more than happy to do that. It helps me too because it's boring playing the same thing over and over and over. But anyway, I think that's it for this video. I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, comments, challenges, anything like that, please let me know. I'm super excited to do more with you guys and make this a really neat series. So, for now, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.